I'm Imogen, and I'm a fourth-year classicist at New College, an undergraduate. We come from Nottinghamshire, although further than that, we come from Bradford and Stoke. And apart from that, we have very few ancestors living outside of England. I think we have a few in Scotland, maybe, a couple in Wales, but nothing further afield. I've always wanted to be a bit more multinational than I am. So I know Latin and ancient Greek. Obviously, I don't speak them, but I do work with them. I also did French and German for A-level, and I've continued with those. And I did Russian for GCSE. I love languages. I very nearly did modern languages. In the future, I think I'd like to learn Italian and modern Greek to complement the ancient languages. When I was younger, when we went on holiday, I loved looking at different scripts in Latin when we went to churches. I loved looking at the inscriptions and thinking, gosh, what on earth's going on? And just hearing a different language with different sounds, I just find it fascinating. Still, if I'm on the tube, say in London or something, and I hear people speaking a language I don't understand, I'm instinctively trying to work out what it could be, what sort of sounds it uses. I also do linguistics, so it all ties together. I play the bassoon, first and foremost, and I also play the trumpet, and I play the trumpet in a jazz setting, which actually, surprisingly, was more helpful for languages than classical music, I found, because the rhythms are so interesting that when you're looking at poetry, especially in ancient languages, and the different kinds of meters that crop up there, there's a lot of overlap, especially in ancient Greek and the sort of meters that come up in tragic choruses. There are some really funky rhythms. It's the sort of thing I can imagine having played in jazz bands. So there is some overlap, certainly on a metrical level. And I just think that music in general gives you an idea of phrasing and the different types of sounds that can be produced, either yourself in singing, that kind of thing, or through instruments. And it really gives you an idea of the different sort of pitches and musicality that can then overlap into languages. My favourite word is in Latin. It's squamiger, and it means scale-bearing or scaly. And I love it because I just think the combination of sounds in that word is fantastic. And also because in poetry it's quite often used to describe serpents and things that are supposed to be scary, but I can't help but laugh whenever I hear it.